Hello, Norristown families. My name is Robert Schmalbach, and I am the librarian here at Norristown Area High School. Today, I'm here to talk to you about scheduling your fall conferences. We will be doing fall conferences this year in a virtual format on Tuesday, November 24th from 4 to 7 p.m., and on Wednesday, November 25th from 7:15 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. Today, I will show you how to reserve the conference slots with each of your students' teachers. So let's get started. The starting point for conference scheduling will be the Norristown High School Library webpage. The address for that is nahslibrary.org. Links to the conference pages will also be provided on the district high school homepage. Once you're on the library webpage, you will see down the center here a link that says click here to schedule your fall conferences. You're going to want to click on that link, which is going to take you to our fall virtual conference landing page with information about times and ways to set up the meetings. The conference slots will be 10 minutes in length for each teacher during the time periods that are outlined here at the top. There's a link to the video that you're watching here should you need to watch it again. We also have links to a teacher list, both alphabetical and a teacher list by department and subject. One thing to note, in order to schedule these appointment slots, you will need a Google account. If you already have a Google account, you're good to go. If you need to create one, you can do so, and I'll show you where to do that in just a moment. And if you don't wish to create one, you do have the option of scheduling these meetings using your student's Chromebook and their district Google account. Just know that you will need to use their Chromebook and their account in order to attend the meetings on the days that they are scheduled. So let's get started with finding our teachers. You want to make sure that you visit Home Access Center, look at your students' report card and schedule, and figure out which teachers or all teachers that you need to meet with and write down their names. From there, you're going to click on whichever one of the two lists is going to be easier for you. Our alphabetical list gives you all the teachers listed by last name. And our department list gives them by department should you know the subject but need to find them that way. We're going to use the alphabetical list, and we need to make appointments with Mr. Dineno, Ms. Smith, and Mr. Troutman. If you look down the list, you'll see all the different names. So we're going to start with Mr. Dineno, and we're going to click on his name. If you are not already logged into your Google account, you're going to be prompted to log in at this point. This is where you can also go ahead and create that account by clicking on the Create Account spot down here. You would create that for yourself and then go ahead and follow the steps to create a Google account for yourself, and then you'll be able to move forward. If you have a Google account already, you'll just want to go ahead and log in if you're not already logged in. Or again, if you wish to use your student's account, you just need to make sure that you're logged in on their Chromebook and using their account in order to complete the scheduling process. So to show you how this works, I'm going to use my home Gmail account. So this is my personal account. So this will function just like your account does in order to make the appointments. So I put in my username, I put in my password, and then what's going to pop up is the appointment scheduling page for Mr. Dineno. Now, the display here will always default to whatever the current date is. So the date of this recording is Tuesday, November 17th. Up here in the left, you'll see there's arrows that can move you forward and backwards in the weeks. We need to move using the right arrow to next week, the week of the 22nd. You may see various different appointment slots. The ones you're interested in are on Tuesday the 24th in the evening and Wednesday the 25th in the morning. There may be other slots labeled extra help or office hours. Those are for your students to make appointments to meet with their teachers. We want the conference ones. You will see that they are stacked in descending fashion. This is because we have these meetings in 10-minute increments. So the first slot here is 4 o'clock to 4:10. The next one is 4:10 to 4:20, 4:20 to 4:30. Then it goes back to the left, 4:30 to 4:40, and so on, all the way to the end of the window. The same thing happens here in the morning hours on the 25th. In order to reserve one of these slots, we just need to click on it and complete the information. You will only see slots that are available to be signed up. Once somebody else fills in and reserves one of these slots, the slot will no longer be visible as available to other users. So for Mr. Dineno, we're going to go ahead and we're going to schedule a 4 o'clock to 4:10 meeting. So we click on the slot and it'll bring up the what. The what here is Dineno conference on 11/24, and then it has my name. Your name would be there when you click on, or the name of your student if you're using their account. The when is November 24th from 4 p.m. to 4:10. The who again is me. And then we have a description here. And we ask that you just put in the name of your child. So I'll put in the name of one of my sons to let the teacher know who it is you are here to speak about. And then you click save, and you've now reserved the conference slot. You'll notice that the slot is now gone. What you'll also notice is when we go to the next teacher, the slot will also now show up as booked on your calendar. I'll show you that in a moment. So we're done booking with Mr. Dineno. So we're going to close his window and we're going to move to our next teacher. We need to meet with Ms. Smith. So I'll go down here to the S's and click on her name. Again, it defaults to today, the 17th. I need to use the arrows here to move one slot over, 1 week over, and you'll see the same conference slot schedule as Mr. Dineno had. Difference, of course, is it says Smith. Additionally, you also see now this 4 p.m. Dineno in a color, in this case, blue. What that indicates is this is actually on our schedule, the scheduled meeting that I made. So I know that I've already booked the 4 to 4:10 slot with Mr. Dineno, so I don't want to book the 4 to 4:10 slot with Ms. Smith. I could do 4:10 to 4:20, 4:20 to 4:30, or any other one that doesn't conflict with what I already set up. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up for 4:10 to 4:20. Again, I click on it. It tells me who it's with. I put in the name of my student. I click save. And I have now booked the slot. You'll notice that the slot I just signed up for disappeared from here. We'll go ahead and close out, and we're going to move on to our last person. We need to meet with Mr. Troutman. I will click on his name. Again, advanced 1 week forward. And again, what you'll see is I have a 4 p.m., a 4:10 p.m. So I know that those are booked, so I don't want to book in the 4 o'clock or 4:10. I could do any other one. But we're going to say at this point, I need to go somewhere by 4:30, so I'm not going to do the evening one. I'm going to go over here to Wednesday morning. And I'm going to click on 7:15 a.m., and I'm going to book that slot as well. Same process, it's just a different time slot. I hit save, and those were the 3 people I needed to meet with. One other thing I want to mention is if you are in need of a translator for your meeting, please indicate that information when you schedule the appointment and where you put your student's name. So for example, back when I was scheduling a meeting with Mr. Dineno, when I clicked on the slot and I started filling it out, all I need to do is put in my student's name and need translator. We will then take that information and work with our translating team to make sure that there is a translator available for the meetings that need them. So the last thing I'm going to show you is where you go to review the meetings that you signed up for and how to get to the actual Google Meet the night of conferences. So again, we're going to need to go back to our Google account, either the one we signed up with, our personal one or our students' one. And we're going to go over here to the right-hand side where the Google apps are located, click on the little boxes, and then we're going to click on Calendar. And that's going to bring up our Google Calendar. You see down here on the 24th, we have the 2 appointments for Mr. Dineno and Ms. Smith, and the appointment on the 25th for Mr. Troutman. So at the appropriate time, you're just going to click on the appointment, and it's going to bring up the information window. So let's pretend that it's 4:10 p.m. and I'm going to meet with Ms. Smith. So I click at 4:10 on this, and I get this information slot. I am then going to click on the blue Join with Google Meet. I could also join by phone by using this phone number and PIN here. I can join using my desk computer, my student's Chromebook, my own laptop, my cell phone. You can join anything where you can get to the internet. You don't even need a camera. You can just do it by voice. Cameras are nice too. So I'm going to click with Join with Google Meet. It's going to bring up a Meet window for me here. On my phone, it would bring up the Meet app. It's going to tell me that Ms. Smith is in the call waiting, and I can join now. Hi, Ms. Smith. So now we can talk about my student. Hopefully he's doing well. All right, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Sometimes when you go to click in at the time, the teacher might be on their way in and not in your meeting just yet. When that happens, what will occur is you will get an Ask to Join button. And all you need to do there is click Ask to Join. And as soon as the teacher comes in, they will admit you, and the meeting will start just like it did with Ms. Smith a moment ago. I hope that this video has been helpful in guiding you through the virtual conference sign-up procedures. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email is located in the video description. Again, thank you for watching, and we look forward to talking with you at conferences next week.